Today in the mail, I got a haul from BrickVibe from BrickLink. Let's take a look at where the parts are going. To start things off, I'm replacing a hairpiece from a sig fig from 3 Brick Friends. Boop. Yep. Fill the gap. Bink. I heard you like haul videos, so I got another one for you, and a big one at that too. We got one package from eBay from Switzerland, another package from the US of A from BrickLink. I'm going to start with the BrickLink one first, from a store called BrickVibe. Check that out in the link description down below for more of what they have available. I've actually been perusing this store for a long time. I always want to make an order through there. It's the first time I've actually completed an order through there, because a couple times I just kind of like add a bunch to the cart and I'm like, do I really need this now? And a couple things here that was like, okay, it's probably one of the better prices to find it on BrickLink, and a couple parts I could use for a bunch of different things. So, is there an invoice in here? There is not. Okay. I will have to just work off the top of this. So, I have 3 purposes for the parts that are in here. Each of them, they're in little bags. Very nice. So we got a 1x1 cone. We've got a ski pole in black. We've got 2 lavender hair pieces, I believe from Admiral Holdo from Star Wars. Like, that's the only set that has it in lavender. Or the only figure, I should say. We have I think the Friends hair piece, a blonde hair piece. We have a dark red corner slope, 3x3. And we got 1 olive green 1x3 brick. So, there's like 3 different purposes right now for each of these. I'm going to move these to the side. All of these over here are parts that I needed to replace for the Parisian restaurant. So that'll be a really easy fix. And as far as I can tell, that's all that I needed for it, which is fantastic. I still got it with an incredible deal, and I'm very grateful for Kevin and how everything packed together in there. So I don't mind that the parts were missing. This still worked out very nicely, and it didn't cost me a lot either for replacing those parts. No, all good there. This one is to replace a part for a sig fig. I thought I had this hairpiece, but it turns out I didn't have it separately in the figures that originally came with in Friends, and I don't think it's currently being used in Friends, so it's not like I could get a new set that would have it in there by chance. I don't know where it went for that particular sig fig, but, you know, they've shuffled around a couple times. There's still other ones I'm trying to find in my collection, so that's by chance an accident, and I'm happy that I get that replaced so I can add that back in to that sig fig. And this one, technically, not really a sig fig. It kind of is. But this is actually for a custom figure that I had wanted to make for some time. I say sort of a sig fig because it's an avatar for somebody that I follow online, YouTube channel, also Twitter and Instagram and everything, all the socials, an account known as Paper Dawn. They do fantastic artwork. And they have this long-running comic series called Platinum Dreams, with a character using lavender or periwinkle hair. The character's name is Perry, P-E-R-I. So I got 2 of these hair pieces. It's one of the main reasons why I went to the store, other than some of these other parts. But I definitely got these hair pieces to make that as a Lego figure, because they do a thing every once in a while in which they'll try to draw that main character in different art styles, and they had done one in Lego. So I thought, oh, I'll make it as an actual Lego figure. They're all already aware of it, so that's awesome. I will link to that down in the description below if you want to see more about that. But I'm excited to put that together, because I didn't already have the hairpiece, but I had everything else for it, so I will show that some other time. And if I recall correctly, this big Swiss package is not IKEA furniture. It is not cheese. I'm trying to think of other Switzerland things. It is still Lego. And it may not be everyone's favorite Lego, but I am going to enjoy this, and I'm going to carefully go through this right now. I'll roll that back up there. There we go. I'm trying to look through the back of it, make sure that's the right thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely like the forbidden B word, if you may. So if people don't want to hear about that, if people don't want to see about Bionicle, I don't mind if you leave right here. And thanks for watching. For those who are going to stick around and are perfectly fine with it, I'm going to open it Anyways, totally not in pajamas right now. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. I'm excited for this one. And I got this one at a very good deal, even compared to BrickLink. It was a better deal, give or take, like even before shipping. So having this here, once again, is a joy for me. There we go. The chair can hold it in place. It is taped up on the ends of the box, but we have the bundle known as Voporak from 2005. This had 3 of the larger figures from that year as a separate bundle. They were individually sold, but they also had this one big box of it and additional instructions to build different combination models using the 3 sets. You still could do that independently. There's no exclusive parts in here. There's just an exclusive instruction booklet, which by now you could probably find a PNG of it online or so. I wanted this one particularly because of the box. I mean, I still want the figures. I actually had those figures back in the day. I got this whole set as a bundle for Christmas in 2005. And as much as I wanted each of the figures, I didn't expect to get the bundle, so it's awesome. And I still have all the pieces and instructions and everything, but I don't have the figures fully assembled. So slowly over time, I've been trying to find some of the figures, but I know that they kind of go for quite a bit independently. So getting them all in here is fantastic. And if I recall correctly, it's fairly complete as well. Let's move that box out of the way. Here's what it looks like from the front. I do not recall if it had boxes inside of it for each of the sets themselves, but that's no concern of mine. I'm totally okay with that, but just having the outer box is good for me. And this also has all 3 sets in there. I've actually looked at this thing on eBay where it already had it opened up, showing everything. It's not a sealed copy of the set. And this has a lot of very loose pieces, I think. That's a little bit of worry. I'm going to probably explain how it's taped on the sides of it. I'm going to carefully move this out so I don't tear the box apart too badly. Hopefully I can just rip the tape off of it. This might take some time, so pardon me as I do this. Can I just cut along the edge of it? There we go. Now it's peeling across. It's just masking tape, but still, I don't want it to rip the box apart. I already had that once before when somebody retaped a box in a haul video. I did have to actually rip some of the texture of the box itself. I don't want to make too many damages like that. I just got to try the other side. It's like Christmas all over again. 17, 18 years later. 17. Yeah, because it was 2005, I said. Yeah. Alright, give me that tape. Give me that tape. Let's try this side. There we go. Nice and easy there. Alright. But yeah, I do not collect a lot of Bionicle boxes. I collect the canisters. But this is one of those cases where I definitely wanted the box itself because it was one I grew up with. So having that here is flippin' fantastic. Especially, again, this was at a cheaper price internationally with shipping than buying it in the States with shipping. So I am very excited for this one. So yeah, a lot of all this is still torn apart. I'm going to have to rebuild these, which will be fun on its own, of building the figures again from scratch. There's a couple assemblies here and there. Almost a whole figure right there, actually. I have been able to get 1 or 2 of these figures recently on their own. So I do technically have a bunch of duplicates aside from the childhood ones. But I could always do something else with that. Or, you know, lend them off to other people who didn't have those figures or are still interested in them or whatever. Move a couple things around. It looks like they were building one of the combination models and some of the other parts in here. Okay. We got instruction book 1, 2, 3. Each of those books has combination instructions on their own. And then we got the 3-in-1 Voporak. This one exclusively for this set, for this bundle. Might be missing that back. Oh, there it is. The back page was actually just lost the staple, I guess. So, yeah, there we go. Front and back. Good, good. I would actually be excited for not only building the independent figures again, but also trying to build some of those combination models at some point. So if you want to see more about that, check out Maniac for Bonks on YouTube. It's my other channel where I do a couple of Bionicle things here and there. Things that might not always appear on here or might not be of interest of people on here, but for those who are fans of Bionicle and want to dive more deep into that stuff, we'll have a lot more discussion on there and talking about things like this. So you can check that out for more information if you want to see more about that kind of stuff. I would still like to do some Bionicle stuff on this channel, but I'll try not to flood it as much as other LEGO themes. You know, try to balance them out a little bit more. But thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, you can check out BrickVibe, the BrickLink channel, or the BrickLink store in the description down below if you want to find more parts on his store. You can check out Paper Dawn and Platinum Dreams. I will link to you the Webtoons comic strip. It's free to view it. And really fun art style. It's the art style I've used for my channel. I've commissioned a couple times through there, and I catch their streams, I catch their YouTube channel. There's a lot of fun stuff there. But if you want to see more about that character that I got that hairpiece for, and Maniac for Bonks, that's also a thing that I have on YouTube. So if you want to see more Bionicle stuff, especially more in-depth Bionicle stuff, check me out on there. All right, talk to you later. Have yourself a good day.